Hello friends, welcome to Neela Studio. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to draft a pattern for a deep neck blouse. This is only for 34 chest size which I will be showing you today. So you can actually do it for your chest measurement following the same steps. Such deep neck blouses, you will not need a rope to tie. You can wear it comfortably without the shoulder part of your blouse falling down. Across shoulder is the most important measurement for deep neck blouse. But when you are doing high neck blouse or just 1 inch deep neck blouse, your across shoulder will be exactly the same measurement. Just half of your across shoulder should be taken. But beyond that, after 2 inch, 3 inch or the more deeper you go, you have to change your across shoulder measurement. Please check the measurement of your across shoulder given in the chart. With this method, you will learn how to adjust for a deep neck blouse to fit well for your blouse. I am showing you the deep neck blouse for a 34 chest size. But once you learn this method, you can do it for your chest measurement, means 40, 42 or 38, whatever size, and how the across shoulder should be taken and how it should be reduced. First, draw the length of the blouse of your back, which is 13 inches for this blouse. I am only showing you the back part of your saree blouse and not the front part. I will show you the front part in my next video. First, mark the 13-inch length and mark a point and then draw a straight line. You have to draw the half across shoulder and top like this. This is your center back of your blouse. This is across shoulder. Your half across shoulder should be marked here. I am marking 7 inches for across shoulder for this, as half across shoulder of 14 is 7 inches. Mark here center back. This is your across shoulder, half across shoulder. I am marking 1 inch neck depth for this blouse first. For 1 inch neck depth of a blouse, you will not reduce the across shoulder. You will not take it in. To start, you need to mark the neck width first. So for that, I showed you in my last video how you calculate the neck width. That is, your chest 34 inches means you have to divide by 12, where you will get 2.8, that is 3 inches. And you will mark here 3 inches. See, you can keep the French curve and shape like this. So you can shape it like this. Okay. Now for your shoulder slope, you have to take half an inch down. Okay. And then you will draw a line for your shoulder slope. Okay. So now let's see how to calculate for 1 inch depth. You are going to take it from this point only. Okay. Now let's calculate depth of your armhole. Depth of armhole will be calculated with 34 chest divided by 6 will give you 5.6 inches. So you will have to calculate from here till here 5.6. So take the measuring tape and mark here 5.6. It's coming here. So this is your armhole depth. Next step will be to take the midpoint of 5.6. So the midpoint of 5.6 will be 2.5 plus 3. So which comes here. So this is the midpoint. Okay, and then you will draw the armhole curve. This will be straight for. So this is how you will draw, and this For the back pattern, you will not shape here. Okay, it will be straight here till the midpoint, and then it will be a curve. So also this is going to be your chest line, correct? So the chest line will be, how do you calculate the chest line? Chest line will be 34 divided by 4 will be 8.5 inches. 5 inches plus half an inch you can take for your chest measurement for the back. For slightly comfort blouse. For tight fitting, just take 8.5. So this is your chest measurement. So let me draw this in black color so you will understand it even better. Okay, this is your shoulder slope. So this is your pattern for the back part of the blouse for 1 inch depth neck and across shoulder of half across shoulder of 7 inch with the armhole curve of 5.6 inch depth. So 5.6 inch depth means, see, the armhole curve for this is actually, we will check. See, for this it is going to be 5.6, right? Then for the armhole curve it will be bigger than the depth. So that is coming to measure from here. So it will come to 6.5. Okay, 6.5 inches. So from 5.6 it is going to be 6.5. So 6.5 means 13 inches armhole round for 34 chest. It depends. Suppose your armhole round is bigger. See, when you take armhole round measurement, if it is 14, then you should get here 7 inches. Okay, so you'll have to take 7 inches, which will come here. So like that, you need to adjust your curve according to your armhole round. Okay, so for this, it's like this. Next will be the neck depth of 2 inches. Okay, so for 2 inches, I'm going to mark here. Okay, I'll mark in a different color so you'll know this. So that will be 2 inches. So now for this blouse, 34 chest size blouse, you have taken 2 inch down from the center back point. So then what you will do is, you need to take just 2 points inside. Okay, so then you will mark 2 points inside, which will be here. Okay, and then you will have to shape the armhole curve accordingly. So for that, you need to draw okay, and then again you will measure from here 5.6 inches. So 5.6 inches is not much of a difference, it's almost same. Okay, so then now the midpoint again will be 5 point, midpoint of this 5.6 will be 2.8, which is coming here. So you will now draw so this is your armhole curve for size 2 inch depth of your blouse. Now let's see for 3 inch neck depth. Okay, 3 inch neck depth will be here. This is normal curve shape. If you want a wider curve, you can always shape it as per your requirement. or if you want a square neck also, you can do it like this. Okay, so now for 3-inch depth, you take another 2 points inside. So for every inch you will be taking 2 points inside, 2 point of an inch, that is 1/4 inch, and then you draw a straight line down. Okay, now measure 5.6. See, for 34 chest, your armhole depth is not going to differ, it's going to be the same. So 5.6 is coming here. It's very little which is going above this line, earlier line. Okay, so you can see it, it's just little bit, just a small point. It's almost the same. Next, mark the midpoint of this, which is 2.83 here, and then draw here. So this is your armhole measurement for 3 inches depth. So you will be reducing it from the across shoulder point, 2 points every 1 inch down, you will be taking it inside. So since this is for 34 chest, I'm showing you, you have to calculate for your say 38 or 40 size. First mark the center back neck point and then 1 inch down, and then keep going inside as per the depth of your back neck. This is 4 inch. Okay. This is for your 4-inch neck depth. Now again you have to take 0.2 inside. Okay, so again take the midpoint of this, mark 5.6 inch down first from here. So in this 5.6 is coming here. See, just 1 point above. Just 1 point above. See, mark 5.6. 5.6 is coming here. And take the midpoint of this now, which is again 5.6, so it will be here. So then you shape it from there. So this is for your 4-inch neck depth. Okay. So now you can also measure and see if you are getting the armhole curve correctly. See here, it is coming to 6.7, almost 7. Okay, now let's see for 5-inch neck depth for 5 inches. So this is for 5-inch neck depth. So again take 0.2 inch inside and draw a straight line here, and then you measure 5.6 inches here, which is coming here. See, you will see just a small difference of a point will keep going up, not much. Okay, it should not go like 0.2 or something above. For one particular size, this is how you will measure. So the midpoint of this also you have to mark, which is 5.6 will be here. Okay, here. So you can actually draw another line here in case. So this is your armhole curve for 5-inch neck depth. Next will be for 6-inch. So for 6 inches, you will mark here, right here, 6 inches. So take another 0.2 inside here and then draw a straight line down and then mark 5.6 inches down here and to the midpoint of this, which is here. These two are almost same line. So we have done up to 6-inch neck depth. Next will be 7-inch neck depth. Seven-inch neck depth. Okay, so the same way we'll reduce another 0.2 inches. So this is the basic technique to reduce. But here do not take more than these points which I am measuring, because then your armhole will not fit perfectly. Okay, so measure 5.6 here. Five, 5.6 is coming little above. Okay, and this point is also coming little above here. So this is for your 7 inches neck depth. Next, 8 inches neck depth. Okay, so this is for your 8-inch neck depth. So then again mark 2 point inside. Measure 5.6 inches down here. Okay. And half of that, which is here again, and then so this is for 8 inches neck depth. So next let's see for 9 inches neck depth. So this is for 9-inch neck depth. Your armhole will be 2 point inside. Then again mark 5.6 inches down, which is coming here. Draw a line here, just a point up it goes. Okay, not much of a difference. Then the midpoint of this is 2.8, just 3. Okay, then again connect that. So this is for 9 inches neck depth. Next will be for 10 inch. Okay, for 10 inches, let's see where it comes. So this is for your 10-inch neck depth. Take point 2 inside. See, this points which I'm marking all this pattern is without any seam allowance. So once you finish your neck curve and the armhole curve, then you will add 1/2 inch seam allowance this side and 1/2 inch seam allowance to whatever size you are making. .6, and here midpoint will be here. Okay, next will be for 11-inch depth. See, when you make very deep neck with very small width of your back, obviously your shoulder cannot be broad, right? So it will become small. And then again, now what you do is you draw the line here, measure 5.6 here, which is coming almost same, and then the midpoint will be 3 inches here, half of your armhole depth. Oh, I forgot to draw the neck curve here. So this is your 11-inch neck depth and this is your armhole. See, if you notice here, the armhole depth will be going up only just by little point by point, hardly any difference actually. So this is how you will do it. And once you measure this from here, the armhole curve should measure half of your armhole curve. This is how you will take the pattern. Okay, so your waistline will go here, which is say 7 here. Then your chest will be here, which is 8.5. Okay, then with 1 inch or whatever seam allowance you can draw here. So this is only the back part of your blouse, not the front. For the front, I will show you in my next video how you take the armhole curve inside. Means it will be the same, but you will be taking about 3/4 inch inside from this point for all the sizes. Okay. Hope this is clear. For 1 inch depth, 2 inch depth, 3 inch, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've shown you till 11 inches neck depth. Okay. So here you will have only 2 inches for the back. So it depends on what height you want, you can increase or reduce. Then the same way, so you have to take out this 8-inch neck curve, this blue color 8-inch armhole curve, then add 1/2 inch seam allowance here, add 1/2 inch shoulder seam allowance, then the armhole curve 1/2 inch seam allowance you have to take. This one is for your side seam of the blouse, which you should take. Hope this is clear. So in my next video, I will explain to you how you shape for the front armhole curve. Okay, This way, this method, your blouse shoulder will not drop down at all. This will have a perfect fitting. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video.